KK Java tutorials. In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about one of the very important Oracle interview question. And question is here. What is the difference between row ID and row num in Oracle? So first of all, we'll understand these things through an example. We'll see a practical example. Afterwards, we'll see all the concept related to this. So here I'm going to directly jump on the Oracle SQL developer here. And here you can see I have a table is called employee. Let's say if you want to select all the data from the employee, then usually we write a select query, right? Select star from EMP, right? And this will give you all the records from this table. If I run this query, then here you can see I got all data, right? So here when we talk about the row ID and row num, so basically these two are basically pseudo columns within the Oracle, and that is available for all the tables in a database. So here basically a row ID and row number, basically here we can write like if I write row ID then comma, I would say row num, and then comma, I would like to select all the records of this EMP, then I'd say EMP dot star, yeah. And if I run this query, then here you can see these pseudo column values you can see over here. So row ID, nothing but you can see this is a string of length 18 characters, right? And this is the hexa equivalent number basically. And this row ID is basically nothing but I would say row ID is a pseudo column in a table which store and return row address in the hexadecimal format. So basically this is the physical address of this row, right? So this row is going to store in the hard disk, right, in the database. So this is nothing but this is the physical address of this row, which is represented in the hexadecimal, right? Second point, row ID is the permanent unique identifier for each row in the database. So this cannot be duplicated, right? So for one row we have a row ID, and that is very unique ID. From this ID we can access this row. So if you could write a select statement. So let me copy this basically row ID, and you can query your database. Here you can write something like that. You can write where row ID equals to, even you can do the some search operation using this row ID, and that is very efficient. So here you can see you can search the data from the table using this physical address or row ID, right? Because this is a very unique, right? Now next point, you can say user can access a row quickly and easy using its row ID, what we have done right now, right? Now row ID can also be used to delete the duplicate records from the database. If you want to, if in your table there are a lot of duplicate records, if you would like to delete those duplicate records, then you can take help of row ID. All right. Now let's talk about the row num. For that, just I am going to run this query. Where clause I am not going to include. So if I run this query, then here you can see we have a 14 records, right? And if you look into the row number, right, this is a sequential number got displayed, right? For first row number is 1, for second row number is 2, something like that, right? So we have a 14 row. That this is the basically again I would say each row returned by the query, the row num pseudo column returns a number which indicates the order in which a row was selected from the table, right? For example, the first row gets the number 1, second row gets the number 2, and so on, right? So here basically row num can use to limit the number of rows written by the query. So here let me write a query. Here I can write a query something like that. Sorry, let me copy this query. And here if you select data from the your employee table, then here you can see row num, let's say I would say less than 11. That means this will give you the first 10 rows. Okay, you have to add the where clause, sorry. So this will return the first 10 rows from your table, right? Here you can see, so first 10 rows got returned. So here you can basically row num can be used to limit the number of rows returned by the query. Again, the row number of the records might change if order by clause is used in your query. If you use order by clause, that means let's say this record it comes on the third position. After apply the order by clause, let's say this record, this row comes on the fifth position, then for this row num will be assigned as a 5, something like that, right? So these things you will have to keep in mind, right? Now the user can also use row num to present the data sheet in a report with a serial number. So here you can see row number column is just displaying as a row number. So here you can give the column alias, right? So here I can write like something like sequence. I can write sequence number, right? You can give the alias of the column. Then if I run this query, then here you can see it is coming as a sequence number, right? So if you try to generate a report, then you can take help of basically row num, right? And this will basically either you can export the data, or you can take the screenshot and paste as a report, right? So these basically these are the concept related to the basically row num as well as row id. Now let's come back to the slide, and here I have listed some key points always you like to keep in mind whatever we have discussed. So here row id is a pseudo column in a table which store and return row address in hexadecimal format, as you have seen, and length of that address is basically 18 characters, right? Row id is the permanent unique identifier for each row in the database. So using that row id you can query the database, right? Because that is the unique one. A user can access a row quickly and easily using the row id that already we have seen. Then row id can also be used to delete the duplicate records from a table, right? So row id is very unique. Then you can take help of this feature to delete the duplicate records from the database. Now when we talk about the row num, for each row returned by the query, a row num pseudo column returns a number which indicates the order in which a row was selected from a table, right? For example, the first row gets the number 1, second row gets the number 2, and so on, right? Already we have seen. Now row num can be used to limit the number of rows returned by the query. So in where clause you can make use of the row num to restrict the number of queries returned by the query. Now next, the row number of the records might change if order by clause is used in the query. So if you use order by clause in your query, then how you are selecting the record, that order may get changed accordingly. That row num will get changed, right, for each row. The user can also use row num to present the data set in the report with serial number, right? So I have already shown you row number. You can assign the alias even, and if you want to generate your data for reporting purpose, then you can basically use these features to show the result in the sequential format, right? So that's all I have in this video tutorial, guys. Big thank you, and see you there in the next video tutorial.